Hiya and welcome to the vlog. So this one, we're just leaving Ripon and we're going to coming down on the River Ure, onto the River Ouse and down into York. And on the way we'll be passing Newby Hall and also going down through Boroughbridge, stopping there for some water and then going on down to York. And this is early November. Morning, it's Sunday the 13th of November, remembered Sunday on 2022, and just got 8 o'clock in the morning, a bit misty here, but we're on the Ripon Canal, we're just at the canal head, and we're just leaving now for the last time. So we've been up here for about 10 days or so, and yeah, because in November the moorings that would usually be 2 days, so 48 hours, for the winter revert to 14 days. Today we're leaving early because we want to head back down to York if we can and spend a day in York tomorrow. So that's probably about 30 odd miles. We've got 3 lots to do to start with on the Ripon Canal here, which is only 2.5 miles long, and then we're out onto the River Ure and then the Ouse and then into York. So Kay's just gone ahead to set the first lock for us, and yeah, and as we go down I'll show you some pictures of this canal, which I might not have done in previous vlogs.
So here we are at Roadfield Lock, early start on a misty morning, and we just got the first walk and before we turn the engine on. We've got, I think it's an airlock, we've had a bit of an issue with that, so of course it's going to see if we can clear that, and hopefully that's what it is, and then we'll be on our way. But we need to get that sorted because we're going out onto the Ouse on Wednesday, the tidal bit, and the Ouse today from the bottom of Ripon Canal to York. So fingers crossed, all will be fine.
So I didn't actually get it on film, but as I approached the lock, this light comes. So it is this light here, which is the engine temperature light. This one just here, the red one, and the temperature gauge here has gone right up round to past 100, and the buzzer was going. So as I pulled into the lock, decided I need to go down the engine bay and take a look at what was going on.
Are we sorted? Are we sorted? Oh good.
Just a bit of a mishap back there at the first lock. Yeah, the water temperature light came on. I've had it before actually, and it's usually when there's an airlock, so we're in the lock, so that's quite fortunate in some ways. So I just managed to get down the engine compartment and screwdriver down between the hose and the fitting, and some air coming out, and also bled the skin tank. So yeah, all good now I think. We're just up to 80 degrees. I should kick in the thermostat in a minute and we'll be good. So, so this is Belcar's lock, and this is the one that is due for repair, and yeah, you can see why there's an awful lot of leakage coming through that top gate. So yeah, I think that's going to be done in January.
Fortunately our engine problem wasn't anything major, just a bit of lack of water, which is a bit of a worry because we're having to top it up quite a lot, but that's Paul's department. So yeah, the Ripon Canal is lovely. Not the most welcoming of canals in a way. They only want you here for 2 days. There is a lady that's very good at her job, and maintains the 2-day rule. And the thing is, from the 1st of November, it's actually 14 days. I had a little bit of a discussion with her, because her understanding is, as a continuous cruiser, you need to move 25 miles every 14 days. Not quite ours or lots of other boaters' understanding. But there you have it. So we're off to York now.
Quite interested in these boats here. Looks like they've been put up there to be repaired, maybe. I don't know. Occasionally there's this thing about getting a couple of old boats and sticking them on a bit of land like that and having it as like a Airbnb. So it's sort of like you're overlooking the canal, but naturally on the water, and you can stay on a boat by the canal. But that just there on the left-hand side is Newby Hall. Grounds here at Newby Hall do look very stunning, some lovely trees, and we're just approaching the mooring stuff here now. We're not mooring here today, we're just getting a bit closer to have a bit of a nosy, and I think there's quite a nice view right up through from the mooring, and I think in a minute we get a view through the gardens. House. There you go. These balance beams are quite unusual. They've got like a pull-out bar just to extend it to get a bit more leverage. So you just grab hold of this bit, pull it right out, gives you that much extra leverage. This is Boroughbridge Marina, just passing here now, and the services to fill up with water. I'm in towards Linton Lock now, and these are all private moorings here, but I think on the end here there is space for a couple of boats on the floating pontoon, but it looks a bit busy at the moment. So here we are in Linton Lock, and this is the pub beside it. Loads of foam in here in this lock. And Kay was just saying the other side of the lock, it's like a bubble bath, so I'll try and get some footage of that when we go through. So this is the seal, so obviously those of you that are into boating will know exactly what that is, but for those that don't, yeah, the seal line there is like the mark of where the shelf is on the back of the lock, so it's always on the top gates, and so you want to have the back of your boat, the stern of your boat, full of that white line, so that you don't get caught up on the seal when you go down. It could tip the boat forward, and yeah, it could end in a disaster with your boat filling with water and sinking, which has happened. So I'm just going to move the boat forward now. These are unusual paddles on this lock. They're like horizontally mounted rack and pinion wheels. So Kay just winding the lock now, and we just started to go down. It's just it's completely foam all over. It's, this side's full of foam, and the same this side. I don't know what causes that. I don't know, it's some sort of pollution or what it is, but obviously coming from the weir. Almost looks like snow. So we just left Linton Lock, just Linton Lock behind us, and we're up this roundabout. Got to be sure to go around these red buoys that are here, because over there where that bank is, it's pretty shallow, so that's what these buoys are here for, so you can avoid that shallow area and get your boat around the outside of the bend. So that's it. Might just be able to make out the church in the distance. I think that's Newton. Yeah, Newton on Ouse, that is. That's what we're heading for now. We go down past the pub and then on towards York. The first narrowboat we've seen today. We've seen a few boats, but this is the first narrowboat we've seen coming the other way. Just going under the East Coast main line. This takes the railway from London to Edinburgh, and when I cycled up through here yesterday, I saw a sign by the railway which said Edinburgh 200 miles. So yeah, that's in that direction there. And down that way is to York. So here we are, just coming into York. It's 10 to 4 now. It's the Sunday the 13th of November, and yeah, we left here on Wednesday the 21st of September. So about 7 weeks, I suppose, and when we left here, all these moorings here were completely full, and here we are now, November. Water's a bit higher, but there's nobody here moored at all, so we've got a choice of moorings. We're going to go for somewhere in the middle, between the bridges. That'll do us for tonight.